A very good afternoon to you. Thank you for joining us here on Lunchtime News on KBC Channel 1. My name is Betty Kiptum and Lucy Moura is my colleague on the sign language interpretation. Now, Kenya Forest Service has flagged off 26 single cabin vehicles to boost protection of forests, conservation efforts and management. The vehicles that were procured through a partnership between the government of Kenya and the African Development Bank will serve 26 forest stations within the Mount Kenya, Aberdares and Mau forest ecosystems. Chief Conservator of Forests Julius Kamau called on Kenyans to continue supporting the service in its mandate to conserve, protect and manage Kenya's public forest cover.
Speaking during the flagging off of the vehicles, Chief Conservator of Forests Julius Kamau lauded the 6-year Green Zones Development Support Project Phase 2 partnership between the government of Kenya and the African Development Bank that has jointly channeled $55 million towards its execution.
This phase, which runs from 2019 to 2025, the objective is purely to support conservation of our forest resources, support community livelihoods for sustainable management of forest resources.
Sentiments echoed by the project manager Jerome Mwanzia, who called on the ecosystem conservators who will receive the new fleet of vehicles to commit themselves to the service's mandate.
We are working a lot with communities, stakeholders, and that coverage requires mobility. Mobility is very, very key. We are giving you the tools for work, and we want you now to see results out of that. We want to see results not only as a project but also as KFS.
These vehicles are insured and these vehicles are fuel cans, so they are landed for work now. So from today you just go and continue working with them.
Therefore, this gives the forestation managers a very high level of expectation that these vehicles are not personal mobile vehicles. They are purely vehicles to be used purely for what they have been bought for.
The investment is expected to contribute towards the actualization of the project goal of rehabilitating a total of 337,500 hectares of degraded natural forest cover, which is part of the service's strategic objective of rehabilitating 500,000 hectares of the same by the year 2022.
And I think this resonates well with actually COP26, which actually has a very huge commitment towards stopping degradation and improving and supporting the communities to be able to have practical adaptive actions which are very local and real. And you have seen we have been swinging from extreme drought to floods. We must conserve our forests to ensure that they provide mitigation and strike a balance between extreme weather situations that we face as a country.
Kamau is now calling on Kenyans to complement their conservation efforts in hopes of achieving the 10% forest cover by 2022. Yusufar reporting for Lunchtime News.